It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach, welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in the Lost Valley. We are continuing to work on our downtown area, and today we're going to focus on the Stadium District. So happy Wednesday to everybody. We are halfway through the week. The weekend is just around the corner, and I hope you are in a good mood to play some video games. We're working on the stadium today. This has been kind of like a blank canvas almost. It's kind of just been like out here unfinished for like ever, and we are going to tackle it today. I've kind of waited because I wanted to make sure that this neighborhood was solidly completed, because I feel like these details are kind of like finishing touches. But now I know where this whole neighborhood is going to sit, so this is all in place. So now we can finish all the rest of the stuff around the stadium, and it's going to look good. It's going to look perfect, because then this whole area is going to be completed, like the whole thing. It's going to be awesome. Hello to everyone in chat. I see V5 is in chat. Greg is in chat. How's it going? V5 says, bad news. Someone pried open the door to my apartment and stole a bunch of stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's also, he says, they also smashed my computer, destroyed the hard drive, so all of my cities are gone. Oh my goodness. Sorry to hear that, man. That is so horrible. Oh my goodness, what a... Well, that's a sad way to start the stream. I hope you can get everything worked out. Greg says, do you have renter's insurance? Yeah, I hope you have insurance and you can start work on getting all your stuff back. But yeah, our thoughts are with you, V5. I mean, when you get like robbed or, anything like that, it's always such a... It's such a violation. I mean, it's like you feel violated. Someone comes in, takes your stuff. It's just awful. So, yeah, our thoughts are with you. I hope you can, take care of all that stuff. Anyway, I got something cool to show you guys. After the stream last night, I stuck around and did a couple more detailing and cleaning up a couple of things in the downtown area, because we've been working on it. I have detailed all of this, all the space in here. So actually now the entire left-hand side of downtown is detailed. Like, I can't believe it. I've done so much. So this half here is not detailed. This half is detailed. I don't know if you can tell. Can you guys tell the difference between this side and this side? So this side's detailed and this side is not. And by detailed, I just mean I put in a bunch of trees and stuff. I'll show you. So here's the main Central Park. We had the Central Park here before, but over here I added a whole bunch of trees in here. Let me make the sun so it's a little bit overhead more. Oh, where's my sun? Make it a little bit more straight overhead. There we go. Yeah, I added a little parking lot back in here. Just put some trees around it. A little pathway in there. This is, of course, is a really important area. I did this part before, because this is next to this big, glamorous, tall skyscraper right here. We have our little plaza here with our Apple store right in there. I always like this corner. Looks really cool. And then back behind these buildings here, I added a big, long parking lot in here. And put like flowers and bushes and trees and stuff. Now this, we're getting towards the beach, right? So we have the beach here with these fantastic hotels all along the beach. So I previously had nothing back here, so I felt like these hotels would really look good with some parking back there. So I added some parking. Now, granted, V5 is always telling me in the chat that I don't have enough parking, which is true. These big hotels would have like lots more parking, but you know, we just have to work with what we got. So, but actually back here, I added a whole bunch of other stuff because I feel like this hotel is kind of like, this hotel is like a signature hotel for the city. It's called the Peabody, and it's like right in the center of everything. So I feel like this would be a really important hotel. Oh, I added some colored tiles here. I added these for you, Greg. These beautiful colored tiles. First time I've used these purple ones, and they look great, I gotta say. But because this is such a special hotel, oh, look at, there's like stuff on the roof. You could like sit on these tables on the roof. I put a cool little outdoor restaurant out here. I thought that was kind of cool. Outdoor seating. And then next to the parking lot, I added this back lot behind the hotel so that they can like take deliveries and stuff for the hotel. And then next to this, I brought in one of my favorite new assets, the bike shop. We use this in the Canadian city, and I brought it into this one too because I thought this would be perfect. People can rent the bikes to go take the bikes on down the beach. And then I also I found I had these like golf carts. I was like, maybe they could have golf cart rentals as well. So you could like rent golf carts for the beach. And I love how they're like different colors and stuff. Like that one's really cool. So we have golf cart rentals and also jet ski rentals down here. I wish I had like a little trailer or something so that they could pick those up on, but we'll just assume they can bring one on their own. I don't have a trailer prop or anything. So yeah, just some little additions I made in here. Oh, and also, V5 mentioned yesterday adding a new sky bridge. So I did. I added a sky bridge on this side over here. So now we have a sky bridge on this side of the street and a sky bridge on this side of the street. And it looks like it's connecting this building here and this building here. And look at, people are already using it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, actually, a lot of people are using it. So, great suggestion, V5. I got it in here, and it's working great. V5 says, yes, insurance already started. Police already informed. Landlord has fixed the door, and I'm going to reinforce it. Awesome, man. Well, our thoughts are with you, like I said. V5 says fewer trees in the undetailed side and there's fewer paths. Yes, yeah. And so that's my plan is eventually, I mean, I think this looks so good. I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to continue detailing on this side and start filling in more stuff. Mostly parking lots. I mean, we need lots more parking in there. Greg is saying you need an alarm. Okay, V5 was mentioning parking, and I was kind of trying to do some parking analysis. I think I have, well, you know, realistically, there would probably be more in a real-life city, but for the game, I think we have a good amount. So just to show you guys, there's a big parking structure over here on this side. And there's a big parking structure over here right above my head. So like there's two big structures on either side. And then in the middle, we have another smaller one right here by the metro station. We also have another smaller one right here next to these skyscrapers. So we do have a good amount of parking structures throughout this downtown area. But I would like to have one more, I feel like closer to the beach. And I was looking at this, it was like, I can't figure out where I could squeeze one in. But I'm actually thinking, you know, there is some room here. I want to see if I can squeeze a parking structure in right here. So let me start by moving this guy up along the road there. Does that fit in all right? Yeah, it fits in perfectly. Okay, so that guy's right there. All right, so we have this spot here. What if I grab, like, this one? It's kind of a smaller one. And I think we could probably just fit this guy in right here. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that gives us just a little bit more parking, and hopefully V5 will be happy with this. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I'm doing my best with the parking, and I think this. I hope this is good. So we'll pull it away from the road just a little bit. But yeah, and it makes sense that this would be next to this big hotel and this convention center over here too. So it's like hotel, convention center, and oh yeah, and we have this big parking lot over here too. I forgot about this. With our historic hotels. Nice historic hotels along here. Along the beach. Oh, and our old historic plaza. With our... Oh, this is where our food trucks were. Remember, I couldn't remember where I put the food trucks? They're all over here. In this historic plaza by the beach. Oh, that is so cool. V5 says he's getting a new computer. Nice. That's cool, man. V5 says there's also an underground parking structure that takes up not too much space and has a lot of spaces. Really? I know there was a parking structure. There was an underground parking structure on Steam, but I didn't like it. I've tried to use it before. I didn't like it because, yeah, I've never used it in one of my towns. Because what it does is it functions as a park. Like, people go to it, but people don't actually park in it. And so the parking AI and the traffic manager mod doesn't recognize it as a parking lot. So, yeah. So I've never liked that one. I don't know of another one. I'll have to go look again. Okay, so let's go over to the stadium. And I think the thing I want to do the first over here, and I've talked about this before, this is the big train station. Okay, this is like the center of the valley, center of the town. This is the transport hub for everything. I feel like the company that runs this train station would have right-of-way zones on either side of the train tracks. So that's why I've never built anything here or anything here. Because I just feel like this company would probably own this and keep things from being built. Maybe it's used for future expansion or whatever, or maybe they just don't want people right next to the train tracks. I don't know. But I just feel like this land is probably owned by this train company. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of these fences here. I think these are just the city fences. Oh, they're the oil fences. So I'm going to grab these fences, and we're just going to run along here and just kind of fence this in. Because I just feel like they just probably don't want people building over here. So just like that, got our fences in. Pull this right up next to the road. Goes right up next to the road. Square this off a little bit better. So that's looking nice and neat. And let's put some fences on the other side. So over here, we're going to come out like this. And this one's probably not going to be I think there's a little bit more room on this side than there is on this side. But that's okay. That is okay for me. Now, is there a fence over here? No, there's a fence right here. That's okay for me as well. Let's grab this. Come out like that. All right. So yeah, they're just controlling their right-of-way zone. Okay, so now that that's like this, now what I can do is I have a forest brush set up for bushes. It is a bushes brush. And we can just fill this area in with some bushes. No trees, no nothing like that, just like a whole bunch of bushes. Because it would kind of become like overgrown and stuff, I'm sure. And I don't think we need these power lines here anymore. Let's get rid of the power lines. Yeah, so something like this. I mean, it just kind of looks overgrown and stuff like that. You know what we might do is we might put some shrubbery in here. I've never been a huge fan of the shrubbery in this game, but it does add a nice little texture if you're like closer into it. The problem with the shrubbery is it doesn't have very good render distance when you're looking at it from far away, which I find kind of annoying. So if I like zoom out, see, I zoom out just this far, it disappears. You can't see it. So it only really like makes a difference when you're far closer up. But it does look, I mean, it adds a lot of texture and stuff in there. So we're gonna mix it in with some other these other shrubberies. I like these ones here that look like ferns. No, not this one. Where's the one that looks like ferns? Maybe it's one of these. Oh yeah, it's look at these. They're like little ferns. Yeah, so this is the one I want. So we'll just kind of pop some of these throughout here. Something like that. And let's pop some of these in on the other side over here. Just picking some areas and creating some like blobs of ferns. Yeah, and I think this is how I find these work best, is if like you use these shrubberies, like you use it in conjunction with bushes and other trees and stuff. So it's like ground cover underneath other bushes. Let's put some back here. Some more big shrubbery. All right, that is looking pretty good to me. Okay, so check this out. Just that little change, I think adds like a lot of life to this whole area. Yeah, I like it. Now, along the front here, we have just a little bit of room along the front to add some trees, and I think the right move here is to go with palm trees. Yeah, just imagine when you arrive into the train station, you come out, you're walking into the downtown, you're greeted with a palm tree lined street. Across the street is this fantastic ultra modern mall. Yeah, we got to go with the palm trees, I feel. Okay. Palm trees. Yeah, we'll grab the California palm trees. And let's use the line tool so it's all perfectly lined up. That's too many. Don't need that many palm trees. Maybe... That's almost perfect. Yeah, let's go with that. So 4 on that side. Can we get 4 on this side? Perfect. Yeah, nice line of palm trees. That looks great. And then under the palm trees, a trick I like to use is throw flowers underneath the trees. So let's get some really bright flowers. Maybe some pink ones. Do I have pink ones? Maybe I'll use these. Oh yeah, this might be fun. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I have these bright pink ones. And I'm going to use the circle tool and the line tool and just draw them out like this, but we got to make them closer together. Make them super close together. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is so fun. So we'll just come along all of these palm trees and draw a little circle of pink flowers. I want to try and make them the same, as close to the same distance as possible. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, let's do these ones on this side. Oh, this one's kind of close to the pavement over here. Oh no, it still fits. Still fits really nicely. Yeah, I love this circle tool. I remember the first time I found out about this, I was like, that is such a genius idea. Whoever decided to add this to the line tool. Because, you know, prop line tool, I mean, it makes sense that there would be the line, like put everything in a line, but put everything in a circle. I mean, that's just a brilliant addition to the game. Boom. There we go. That is looking fantastic. All right, so let's move over here to the stadium. I think the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that there's a pathway that goes all the way around the stadium. Maybe like a running path. I remember in Los Angeles, they have the Rose Bowl, which is in Pasadena, which is like a suburb of Los Angeles. And so the Rose Bowl is a big stadium. It's in the middle of a big park, and it's really beautiful. And well, I haven't been there in a long time. But in the park, they have like, you know, they have like beautiful running paths through the park and stuff. I thought that'd be really cool to just like kind of keep this as like an open park area. And I know some of you have suggested I put more parking. The stadium needs more parking, and so I should just cover this out with concrete and put parking spaces. I don't know. I kind of just want to leave it as like a little running path, just a nice green kind of space around the stadium. I think that'll look pretty nice. So that's what I'm going for. Greg says, it looks purty. Thanks, man. Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get this to all connect up. Because I don't think I can squeeze it through here. But you know what? I'm going to try. Because the deal with the running paths, so I'm going to use one of the gravel paths, of course. The deal with the gravel paths is you can squeeze it through some pretty interesting places. And this is gravel already. The ground of this is gravel. So if it's underneath here, it's just going to look like it's part of this asset. Really. So let's go ahead and try to squeeze it in right through here. So just something like this. Look at that. Yeah, people are just going to walk right through here. That is great. Perfect. Okay, so this, I'm going to have it run. I want it to be a little bit wavy. So it's going to kind of go around like this. Maybe it'll swing a little bit like this. And then, you know, I would like to have it connect just up into here. And then continue on this way. Maybe like that. And then it would be cool if it connected back to this path over here. Now, you're not going to see this. Where's the road go? Yeah, it goes right here. So, yeah, we'll connect it up right to, like, right there. So this should all be connected, even though you can't see it. You can see it if I zoom out. Yeah, so it's connected right there. Yeah, see, that looks kind of cool. I like that. And then, of course, we should also connect it up to here, to this street right here. So let's do that. Makes sense this would connect up into here. And probably into here also. Is that connected? I imagine that's connected. It looks kind of funny, though. Yeah, it's connected for sure. It just looks funny, but it is connected. All right, so lots of different path connections. Yeah, I think that works out pretty nicely. Selling's in chat. Selling says the Rose Bowl is mostly parking. True, there's a lot of parking at the Rose Bowl, but there's also a beautiful park. I'm telling you, I've been there. There's a nice, lovely park there. Yeah, it's funny. I've never been to the Rose Bowl for a football game, but I've actually been to the Rose Bowl for a concert. There's a big concert that happens every year in LA called Wango Tango. Something like that. It's just like pop music stars or whatever. But I went to one like 15 years ago or something. Oh, I won. Oh, this is crazy. I won one of those contests on the radio. You know how you hear these contests and people have to call in and the lucky winner or the lucky person who calls in gets tickets or whatever? And it's like, whoever wins those. I don't know who wins those. But I actually won one of those. I called in, and I was working at this warehouse place at the time, and me and my manager really wanted to go to this concert, but like we were both poor, so it's like we weren't gonna get tickets for it. So we wanted to try and win this contest, and so there was a bunch of like telephones at this warehouse because they had multiple phone lines, and so when they ran the contest on the radio, we would line up all the phone calls or all the telephones, and we would call the radio station on every phone line in the office. And yeah, we got through once, and yeah, we got the tickets. It was so crazy. And these tickets were front row tickets. And it was just crazy. Like, thinking back to me, it's so crazy. It's so crazy that we won these tickets and then got front row seats at this concert. And this concert is like, it's a big deal in LA because it's like, there's like, I want to say there was like 30 big name artists, like big name artists. And they all do like 2 songs each. So it's not like a full concert, but it's like all these artists come through and they do 2 songs. Pink was there. I remember she was one of the artists. She came on, she did her 2 songs, and then another artist and another artist. And it was just cool. I mean, it's like I could reach out and touch these people. I was like right there. So I don't usually go to very many concerts. I'm not a big music going person, but that was one I did go to. And that's when I went to the Rose Bowl. Greg says on a real telephone, V5 says, who was playing at the concert? Honestly, I don't remember all who was there, but they were like big name people. They were like Pink type level people. I don't remember who all was there though. Okay. We need trees. We need some trees. So let's start with our biggest tree, which is the oak tree, and plop some of them down. I'm probably just going to use my tree brush in here, but I want to get a few trees in first, just by myself. Put another big tree in over here. Maybe we'll put a tree down over here and a tree over here. Okay, so we've got some nice big trees, and let's go to our tree brush and see what trees I can get in here. What are my swamp trees? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, you know what? This is kind of a nice mix here. I have this label as swamp trees. These were the trees I wanted to use over by... Oh gosh, I don't think I have collision on. Yeah, I gotta turn collision on. There we go. I set up this brush called the swamp brush. And it's just trees that are a little bit more dense. And I wanted to use these over by the Jurassic Park area, which I think I did. But that's what this tree brush is for. So I just making this a little bit more dense. Just really with trees. So I don't know if we need to do anything more crazier than that. I do feel like we should put some colored trees in here, though. Let me go grab some of our lovely pink trees. Just throw a couple in here. Not too many. Don't want to overwhelm this place. Just a couple here and there. Yeah, just like that. Maybe we'll throw another one in over here. Another little tree. All right, that is looking really nice. Let me just do, I'm just going to go through and do some fine tuning. Because some of these are a little out of place. Like this giant big one. Let's kind of move that to the back. Let's move these a little bit back from the pathway. That a little bit back. Okay, these all look pretty nice. Move that a little bit away from the parking structure. These need to just have a little bit more space in them. Yeah, so far I really like how this is all turned out. What kind of tree is this? This is a nice one. I don't remember what that is. Okay, these are a little close together. Let's move them apart just a little bit. And I think there is our lovely park. But we got the train tracks, we got our buffer zone, we have our running park, and we got our stadium. That is looking sweet. Yeah, what a difference a little bit of detailing can make. Greg says it was a button phone or rotary. Oh, it was a button phone. We weren't using rotary phones. Selling says all I saw at the Rose Bowl was golf course, asphalt, stadium parking, and other buildings like industrial. Where's this park you are talking about? I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Let me see if I can pull it up and I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the Rose Bowl. Okay, so here... Oh, is this all golf course? Looks like this is all golf course. This is all parking. There's like a little kids museum here. Okay, so here's the park that's right next to the parking lot. But this is all like mostly parking. But then there's this park that's over here. This is not the park I was talking about though. But yeah, this is a pretty big park. We got some tennis courts. We got, here, let me close this. We got tennis courts. We got swimming pools. So this is at one end. Then you have the parking. Then you have the Rose Bowl, this beautiful, beautiful stadium. Then I guess you have the golf course. But at the other end of this golf course, if you come all the way down here, this, I believe, also turns into a park. Yeah, see, this is all park here. And this is the freeway. So the park goes under the freeway. And I think there's running paths that go all the way along here. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Is this some kind of river or something? Or oh, no, this is like a reservoir or something. I guess this fills up with water occasionally. But yeah, so it's all kind of connected. This whole Rose Bowl thing. So the Rose Bowl is here. There's a little park down here. There's a golf course here. But the park really extends, and you can't really see it very well on this map. But I've been to this part, and it's really cool because it's very natural, and you can see all the trees and like running trails and stuff that go through here, and it goes under the freeway, and you think, oh, that's crazy, it's under the freeway, but it's actually really nice. It's very like you're in nature down here with the running paths along the trees. And so I guess it connects way up here. There's like paths and stuff, and then you got the mountains. So that's kind of what I was talking about. All right, so let's look at this. I wanted to do something cool over here. So we have this beautiful metro station, which has worked out so well. Look at how popular it is. Got all the people walking in and out. Of course, it says Stadium Station on the side. I love that. But I thought, you know, we could do something cool over here. Well, first of all, I think we need some trees along here because this looks a little bit barren, I feel. And I feel like this is an opportunity to pull in some of our junipers that we use a lot on this side of the road here. Like we have this tree-lined street. That's one of my favorite things in the city. It's this beautiful, beautiful street. Just lined with these beautiful junipers. And so we can kind of use this to tie the area in together. So let's grab this this tree. Let's throw it in over here. And I feel like just... Oh, that's the wrong tree. Oh my goodness, it didn't even pull the right one. Sometimes that tool pulls like random stuff and I don't know why. But we'll use our line tool here. That is too many trees. we'll do something like this, maybe. Right along there. And right along there. So kind of along the edge of the parking lot like that. Yeah, I think it just adds a little bit of a... It makes it not look so barren, I think. Then along the middle here, I thought we could do something really cool to just make this stand out. Because obviously this is a very heavily used pathway coming into this zone. So I'd like to use... I have some lights that I've never actually used before. I'm going to have to find them. I believe they're by somebody named City... Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he made a set of these lights. And these assets don't actually work anymore. I wish they did, but these were made a really long time ago. They're like these little strings of lights. And I thought, this would be so cool to have these like lights over this sidewalk area here. Like that would be so cool. So I'm going to try and do that. But these assets, I wish they still worked. Like these have like, they like flickered in different ways. So you could have a wave flicker, a normal flicker, or a twinkle flicker. But whatever coding they used doesn't work anymore. So they just stay on, which I'm fine with. I mean, the flicker would have been cool, but that's what happens with older assets. So we're going to use these, but you know what? I need to put some pillars up here first so I can snap these lights to some pillars. So let's do the pillars first. And the ones that I want to use, we need some pillars to attach the lights to. I downloaded this one. Yeah, these. They're kind of like European looking. It says, the description says they're from Versailles. They're just kind of some cool looking pillars. I thought they would look really nice along here. So let's use the line tool with this and throw in a bunch of pillars. Yes. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so epic. Boom. We'll throw that in like that. We'll use our copy and paste tool. Oh, gosh. Shoot. Wrong thing. We'll select them and do copy. And try to line this up as best as I can. Does that look lined up? I can't tell. I cannot tell. I think that's pretty good. We can always adjust it a little bit if it's later. Already. That looks really cool. Already. You know, and I don't think I'm going to put any bushes or anything along here. Because I'd like people to just be able to walk out here from the parking lots. So I don't feel like we need a lot of greenery or bushes or anything. Because I really want these like columns to stand out. So let's see if these are the right distance for those lights. Claude is in chat saying, just listening. Hey, Claude. B5 says, your lights need some logical thing to support them. Yeah, I think I need like another mod or something that I don't have anymore. Okay, my light poles are a little bit far away. Or are they perfect? I don't know. Let's do one. Raise this up. You know what? That looks perfect. Okay, it doesn't need to be that tall up. I mean, usually I feel like maybe that height is pretty good. That's almost perfect. I mean, there's a little gap here, but you're not even going to notice it, honestly. Maybe that's a little tall. Hey, I feel like halfway up the column is probably a good spacing, so like maybe that. Maybe a little taller, maybe right there. Yeah, I feel like that is really awesome. Okay, so let's copy this. Will this stay at the same height? I don't know if this will be at the same height. But let's try and put this down all through here. I'll just try to line it up as best as I can. And I'm hoping they're all the same height. But that would be pretty easy to align the heights afterwards. We're missing a light pole. Oh my goodness. How are we missing a pole? Gosh, how am I going to line this up? Okay, hopefully that's good. Okay, it looks like they naturally came out at the same height. That looks really cool. I love it. All right, so let us switch to nighttime and see how this looks. Switch into nighttime. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? Yeah, I've always wanted to use these. I've never used them before, and I think they look pretty awesome. Oh, here's the other column. The other column went down here. Shoot. There we go. It's so pretty. Oh, I love everything at night. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Yeah, downtown is looking great. This building looks fantastic. It's nice and bright. Right here on the edge of downtown. Oh, let me check back here. How lit up is this? It's kind of dark and moody, but I like it. These parks are nicely lit up. The Ike's Bike Shop is nicely lit up. So yeah, I think it's really pretty cool. How about these areas over here? Yeah, I've been using these these parking lot roads that I used in here. I've been using them more, and I really like that when you draw them out, it draws in the light, which is kind of cool. It saves you from having to put them in. You know what I would probably like to do is add some more lighting in this restaurant area here. How about... there were some... What about these? Light column. These are actually not giving off that much light. This is a little bit better. Where are the ones that are in here? That's the ones I want. Let me think about this. These fancy lights, I'm pointing at the ones that are in my bike park out there. There were lights that came with the DLC for the plazas and promenades. Let me see how I can get those. So let's search for props in... We'll search by DLC. We'll search for plazas and promenades. And here they are. Modern street lamp number 2. There's a short version and a tall version. And this is perfect. So we'll pop down some of these taller versions around here. Just like on the entrance there. I kind of want to like surround this whole area. Yeah, I feel like they would have them like actually inside here. That. Sounded like I put 2 here. Yeah, I put 2 in there. Okay, let's throw a couple more just along the edge here. 1, 2, 3. I think that's probably good. Yeah, but it's just giving a little bit more light to this area. That is pretty sweet. I like it. Greg says, watch out for the pigeon poop. You mean on the twinkly lights? You're right, the pigeons probably would roost up there. Hold on, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Let's we got to finish up the stadium. We're not done yet. We are not done. All right, we've added a bunch of additions. It's looking really nice here. What is this? Why is there so many people walking along the road? I don't know if I like that. I wonder if it will help if we add more pathways along here. Let me see if I can add another couple of connections. So one there, we'll add another one over here. And hopefully people will use the paths instead of using that road. Okay, this one's connected right there. Has anyone started using this walking path? No, I don't see anyone on here yet. But maybe they will. All right, so we have a couple of spaces here that could use with some more trees, so probably this area over here. Let's throw in some big oak trees. I wasn't going to do anything this big, but I feel like it could probably use it. Let's do 1, 2, 3. We'll put 3 on this other side too. 1, 2. I feel like that doesn't need to be here. 1, 2, 3. That looks good. And then along here, maybe we'll put a line of these like chestnut trees. What is this? Chestnut? Yeah, horse chestnut. That'll be nice. That is too many. Expand, expand, expand. Yeah, something like that. Some nice trees along here. That looks good. Let's adjust these so they're a little bit more centered. Okay, that is looking good. Let's make sure these are centered. All right, I like that. Lovely. All right, let's fill in some of these gaps too. We're just going to use our tree brush and fill some of these in along here. I don't know how realistic this is, but we'll make this a nice forested industry area. Yeah, there we go. All right, so this area looks pretty done, pretty nice. I like it. But there's a couple more other things we have to do today. So let's call the stadium good, and let's move back over to something we talked about yesterday, which was these roads. Now, I did go on the Steam Workshop, and I downloaded a bunch of roads. I've never seen them before, so I'm hoping that they'll work and we can throw one in here. So this was one of the problems we created yesterday. We have a 6-lane road going down to a 4-lane road, and that's a problem because I didn't have any 6-lane trolley roads. So let me see what I downloaded. Oh gosh, I can't even like read all of these. So one of these is a 6-lane. I think it's this. Oh gosh, the description is in like Chinese letters. There isn't that many options on the Steam Workshop, so I just downloaded whatever I could find. Greg says, the waves around the stadium make me seasick. B5 says, the waves don't make me sick, but the area seems really empty. Selling says, Design Candy used this concept for his downtown mall on Palm Island. What do you mean? You mean the lights? All right, I'm going to try this one. I think this one is going to work. We will try it. It changes the side of the size of the road a little bit. Where's the trolley going? Oh, I see. Okay, so it puts these little bollards in the center of the road, and the trolley runs along the side. Okay, I mean, that kind of makes sense. There's no crosswalks, which is kind of strange. Okay, so we're going from here, and the trolleys go over to here. How do the lines connect? Oh, the lines don't really connect, though. Okay, that's a little strange. Yeah, the lines don't really connect to the vanilla lines. I mean, I could connect them manually. I have these, like, cable lines here, if I wanted to. Do I just draw them out like this? Oh, there's so much going on here. Do I just draw it out like Yeah, it's like a network. Oh, I see. So you just draw them out like this. Okay, maybe I could just connect them myself. The only issue, I mean, these trolleys are weird. I don't know if the game will allow these roads to connect, is the thing. So here's the wires. I'm like connecting to these wires. Is that gonna work? I don't know. And then there's those wires connecting to those wires. Is that gonna work? I don't know. I think those are the wrong kind of wires. What are these? Oh, I probably need to use these wires. Yeah, these are the smaller wires. Oh, is that just one wire? That's just one wire. You know what? I'm not going to fiddle with this. Either it works or it doesn't. Well, we have a trolley right here. Let's see if it connects. What is it doing? Did I freak it out? It's going. Yeah, it looked like it went just fine. So, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. It doesn't look like it connects, but that's just the way it's got to go. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we're going to continue upgrading this down here. And so we will once again have 6 lanes all the way through here, which is great. We're missing, oh, well, gosh, we're missing some sidewalks, but I think that's a good addition. Yeah, how are people going to get across the sidewalks here? Can I turn the sidewalks back on? I would think there's still sidewalks here. Maybe we just can't see it. Oh, I know. We can see it in TMPE, right? Yeah, so there are sidewalks here. So you can see there's a sidewalk. There's a sidewalk. So that means we just can't see it, which means we can draw it in ourselves using intersection marking tool. So if we hold shift, we can draw a sidewalk from there to there. And from here to here. Boom. Okay, so they're just invisible. And that looks pretty good anyway. So let's draw these guys in. Yeah, I like it. And then we need one more over here. Great. Custom sidewalks. Oh, one more over here. You know what? These intersection marking tool sidewalks look better than the vanilla ones. I should, like, replace all of these. If we go back to node controller, and we just turn off markings. we can just draw all of these in manually. And it will actually look sharper, I think. Yeah, what do you think? I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, Selling was saying he was talking about Design Candy used the lights in the build that Design Candy was doing. Selling says the stadium you have here is the same one as the Rose Bowl. This version is missing the presidential box suites on it. Tim's in chat. Hey, Tim. Selling says you can just copy and paste them. Greg says, oh, they're there. Okay, the other road that we lost yesterday was this beautiful one that went down here with the green grass in the middle. I would like to put that back there because it looked so much better than this. And I found another one. I do think one of these other ones has grass in the middle. Which one has grass? Oh, this one has grass in the middle. So let's see. Now, this is actually a bigger road. So let's start down here and see what this looks like. Okay, it's bigger, but it doesn't take up any more room. It's the same width. Oh, and this has bike lanes too, which is kind of cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we don't need a stoplight here. Why is there a stoplight here? Take that off. All right, so I like that. It puts the grass back in the middle, and it looks pretty nice. So let's go ahead and run this up. And I didn't realize there was a bike path on it, too. That looks pretty cool. I don't know about these arrow signs. Something looks weird here. Is that a real arrow? What is happening there? I don't know. Okay, so we're just going to upgrade all the way down here. The only thing that's a downside is we are losing parking by doing this. I don't think there's parking on this road. Oh, we're also getting trees. I didn't realize this. This is putting trees on the road, which is another added bonus. I didn't really need trees, but that's kind of cool. Now, how far? I don't know if we need to take this all the way up. Yeah, let's take it all the way up. Yeah, so I actually like this. That is a fancy looking road. Now, what kind of trees does it use? Is that young linden? Oh, it's using young linden, and it has these little bollards along the side. I'm not sure why they need bollards on the side of a road. I'm not sure that's something that necessarily happens. But yeah, that looks really, really nice. I don't know if those are actually young lindens. They look similar, but they might be slightly different. But yeah, that looks wonderful, other than these weird arrow things. It looks really sharp. So let this run, make sure the trams can go on it. Yeah, the tram is just running along the side of it. Oh, that is perfect. Yeah, I like these. Great. All right. Something else I wanted to look at was I wanted to just check my bus lines that are running through here, because I know that we had some that like kind of goes from downtown over to here, and I'm not sure we need those anymore because we've built a lot of like metro station stuff. So some of these bus lines might be redundant, and I would like to get rid of them if we don't need them. Selling is talking about in the stadium, he says it needs a press box. I guess I didn't notice that, whether there's a press box or not. Is there one you can get? Can you like download one? Yeah, I guess there is no press box in here. It looks like they're getting ready to start another game though. Pretty soon. It's filling up with people, which is cool. All right, let's look at our bus lines, and I'm mostly concerned. Most of them are over here. So I'm just going to pause it and just look. Okay, so we have the Old Town Circuit, which is this purple one that goes around the Old Town area. I like that. We're going to leave that. We also have this this one that goes around here, which is just a school bus. I want to leave that just because I like seeing the school bus go around. Then we have a bunch happening here. Like, what is happening here? Oh, one of these is the one that goes to this area, the Waterfall District one. So we're going to leave that. That makes a lot of sense. Then it looks like we also have one that loops around the Oil District. That one makes sense. Okay, what is the Waterfall District one? Waterfall District. Okay, that's this one. Okay, that gets pretty good uses. 168 passengers. What is that other one? Oh, the beach bus. Yeah, I don't think we need the beach bus anymore. This one it only has 68 passengers, but this goes from here down to the beachfront. And if they're coming here, I feel like they can just take the metro. But it would be nice if we had something else along here, maybe. Maybe we could have a little line that goes around here. Just for fun. Okay, let's delete this beach bus. It'll free up one more bus. So let's do this is the Water District one. Waterfall District. Let's change the color so I can see it better. We're going to make this yellow. And then the beach bus we're going to delete. And then let's add a new bus route over here by the beach. Just so that there's one that kind of like comes along around the marina. I think would be cool. So we're going to start a line. Excuse me. Down here at the end, we're going to start a line. And have it stop down here. Stop along here. And come down this way. We'll stop in front of the high school down there. And maybe we'll come and stop right next to the trolley stop. At a stop down there. And maybe we'll come down this way. At a stop in this industry area here. Maybe we'll... Does this connect here? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, we'll add a stop over here. And a stop there. And a stop down here at the end. So just a nice kind of short line. But I think that'll be... It's kind of just a nice addition to have a bus going around the marina. So that is bus line 11, I believe. Yeah. Let's change this to a nice beachy color. We'll make this... Maybe we'll make this... make this a dark green. Okay. We'll call this Marina. It's the Marina bus. And we'll make it... I kind of want to use one of our double-decker buses. How about this one? We have a bunch of double-decker buses. We'll do this one. I mean, it's not going to be a huge bus route. So they're probably going to come out of... Where's the nearest depot? I think the nearest depot is over here. No, that's not a depot. Is it over here? Oh, yeah, this is the nearest depot. Let's see if they come out of here. Oh, there they come. Yeah, look at that. Cool double-decker bus. Okay, so that will be what will go around the marina. Cool. I like it. Why is there a stoplight here? Oh gosh, I'm finding stoplights everywhere. I don't really see any other stoplights around here, which is good. There's one here. Oh, we don't need one there. We don't need one there either. Okay. Well, this area is turning out pretty nice. We're still getting some complaints, especially about not enough goods. We'll have to continue to address that, but we're getting a lot fewer complaints than we used to. So things are going pretty good. I feel like the stadium is looking great. This whole, man, the whole city just looks so alive and so just, you know, interesting and complex. We're at 86,000 people. We're losing roughly $100,000 a week. How's our unemployment? Unemployment's dropped down. It's at 25%, which is not bad. Not great, but it's better than it used to be. So this is where we're at the city. I'm feeling pretty good. We've spent like the last week, or we spent the last 2 weeks just going around and fixing things. And we haven't even gotten to all the places on the map. We haven't done anything on this side of the ridge. We haven't done the forestry town, which is way out in the boonies over here. We haven't looked at Jurassic Park, but I think Jurassic Park's fine. So yeah, we'll just have to continue working on stuff. The next couple of days, I'm going to be playing Minecraft just to switch things up a bit. So we'll be doing some Minecraft streams. And yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm about to finish my next mega project, so I'm super excited about it. Selling says, I would move the stop into the trolley bus stop or to the condo area. Don't delete any bus lines, just relocate them because the city will go abandoned. You made people unhappy. Oof. Yeah, you're probably right, Selyang. But my land value is so good that I think I'll be okay. Greg says, vibrant. Fun stream. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody who stopped by the stream today. Thank you, Greg and Selyang and Tim and Claude and everybody who stopped by the stream. That's going to be it for me for today. I'll be back again tomorrow with some Minecraft. Everyone remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.